Okay. Now let's do red. Guys, hello. For those of you that are here, will come in, will watch this after. Hi, how you doing? I am doing a Detroit Skyline acrylic sign. And all I'm going to be doing is cutting the masking, or not the masking, the putting together does take a long time. And I don't have that much time tonight because we went golfing today, and I'm just not feeling like being down here all night. Ooh. That's the one bad thing about that blue tape is nothing sticks to it. Might want to make sure I got a blade as well next to me. No, I don't. But I'm also kind of afraid to peel that blue mask up because I feel like it is going to destroy this desktop. Not that I'm that worried about it, but more because then I don't want to have to spend the time using Goopy Gone to get the goop off if it is all goopy and nasty. We'll see if I can go without screwing this one up. The last one I did for the customer, it didn't come out great. I missed something in my design process, and it was too late for me to notice when I pulled the acrylic out. Come on. It is I wouldn't say a fear of mine, but now I'm second guessing myself, so I gotta look at the design to make sure everything is good on it. Because you can look at it a million times, but that one little piece could be the whole screw up. Eventually, I'm going to do a full video on something like that, either the design process or the just kind of what we do. So I have to refocus this to .6 millimeter. Because the last one I did was not 6 millimeter. Got a little bit of a wowie over there, so we'll hold that up, hold that down. Copperhead, Copperhead. Named it after. I'll switch camera. We'll go to cutting red. I'll move that a little bit closer. And then we're going to watch the framing. Okay. It didn't look bad, but I want to watch it in person real quick. Okay, 2550, air low, line. It is always kind of my fear that one of these won't send, or it will, that might fit. Or I'll get a little bit of a lag in between sending the job and it won't go through. Now I need black I could do, which I have large pieces here. And that's why I'm afraid I'm going to actually send this job. Let's do send red. Now I'm going to origin, enter, gonna hit frame. It's weird that the framing is backwards when you send the job. I don't understand that, because when I hit frame on my machine, it goes top, down, down, there. Then when you send it or frame it on the machine, it's counterclockwise, which is weird. I need navy. In a perfect world, oh, that navy piece might be big enough. Doubt it, knowing my luck. Maybe it would be for that piece. So that's 7 by 9. Red is cutting, blue is next. I need gray. Gray is not very big, but still needs probably a full sheet because I don't have any. I don't want to be a one. I guess I don't need that top right camera. I use a 3M467 MP. I'm debating, now that we're cutting consistently and we're getting more outside jobs, of going to a 368 because it is a thicker mill adhesive. But I'm not sure. But this also sucks because you can see there's not much left on this roll. That means I gotta order some. What's going on, Silver? It is going good. You know, there's still random things that I struggle with. I don't think my bed is perfect, but it is pretty damn close. But also, for a good cut, you want it to be pretty damn close to perfect. I just need a helping hand with that. Trying to get my dad to come over and give me a hand, since Shelby is only so knowledgeable. But we're working on it. Gray. Red. Yes, we did sell the previous laser. It was a 12 by 20. It was just too small for anything we would have ever done. It didn't have a good rotary because, like, logically you would think that we would have kept it for a rotary, like a permanent setup. Nothing about it was a great machine. So we sold that, or nothing for what we would have been able to keep it for would have been worth it. Now, if I could have got the rotary like dialed and nailed in, I would have kept it just for that. Because we ended up selling it for a loss, a pretty big loss. But I don't know. It's one of those things that I wish I would have just bought this laser, or a bigger bed laser right off the bat, because I feel like selling a laser, you're going to lose money on it no matter what. I wrote the book. This is my it's just such a niche market. It's almost impossible to find someone that's like, that's a hell of a deal, let's buy it. I had it listed for $4,000. I think I started at $5,000, didn't sell it for weeks. And I was kind of getting antsy, like I really want the bigger bed, I want to do more, I'm very invested. And then lowered it down to like $4,000. And then it sat for probably 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. But maybe not 6, probably 4. And then lowered it down to $3,500. It ended up selling it for $3,200. So the people that bought it got it for a fucking steal. Sorry, my language. I'm also trying this time with the kerf so that the white is going to be bigger. It expands out 0.1 millimeters with the intention of it being a little bit tighter when you put these little puzzle pieces in. See how it jiggles? You can't really see it in this camera. But when I put the different layers in, I want it to be a little bit tighter. Yes, we do a ton of acrylic. That's our main thing. Now, okay, that it's perception. We do a ton by, I think we do good. We don't sell a ton, but it's like, I don't know how to explain it. The orders have been coming in a lot more recently, but they're bigger signs, so they take more time, so they take up more of our ability to do multiple signs at once. I enjoy acrylic. I hate the smell. I do have a instinct, or not an instinct, like a future worry that lung-wise, it's not going to be good for you. I asked my doctor about that. He said, no, you should be good. But let me frame this. Okay, let's turn it 90. But yeah, I asked him his opinion. He said, don't have asbestos in your house. That's the only thing you should worry about lung-wise. So that I'm not too worried, but you never know the long-term effects. This is why I save scraps, because this sign was actually a screw-up. We screwed up the last one, or I screwed it up in my design process, and now I have all these extra scraps, except for one full sheet, so it's not costing me as much. I'm not making as much on this one, but at least I'm not losing that much more. The one thing I wish this machine had was autofocus, like true autofocus. Because I hate having to, I wish I could put 7 millimeters on the computer, it would go down, come back up, and then call it good. But yes, the smell is a little weird. I'm so used to it that it doesn't bother me, but I also have it vented out into my driveway before it was going out this window. And it sucked for my neighbors because they would get it while they were on their deck or on their porch. So I felt bad, so I had to repipe it. It's probably not as efficient going down and up and down and up in the rafters. That's really all I can do. I thought about getting a fume extractor, but holy hell. $10,000? That would be wild. What do you do for work that you guys have a laser, if you don't mind me asking? More because, like, you don't see people with lasers that often, especially when you get into, like, what would you be cutting that you would need a laser of your style? I try to separate all the pieces because I make Shelby normally put these together, and I'm always afraid she'll put the wrong piece in and screw up the whole design. Maybe. Oh, so you do this full time. You're making stuff, tumblers and shit like that. That's cool. I'll be honest. If I could do that, that'd be pretty sweet. I don't know if I'd ever find a company that will do that. The last one I applied for, they turned me down, and I think it's because I had the laser. Oh, I mean, it's only a matter of time before you guys are past bamboo. See, I would be intrigued with the UV laser. I don't know the true or the true amount I'd use it, but it would be cool as hell. Because we do, so obviously, if you don't know, my dad has a YouTube channel, and Charlie the plumber, so we'll do cups and stuff like that. Before we got the laser, we had a batch made from Arctic, and they do this style, but these look like hell. This peels off, this scratches off. It doesn't look that good, so UV would be sweet. But this is almost like a, I don't know what it is. It's almost like a vinyl that they paste over top of it. Oh, UV ink printer. Okay, that makes sense. Kind of like a DTG printer. What's going on, John? Okay. Back when my old man was into the direct-to-garment stuff, I was debating on buying a DTG printer because I was tired of using vinyl. Like, I hated vinyl for the longest time. John, I hope you're sipping out of your mug this weekend. It's supposed to be a nice holiday weekend for most people. Oh. See, these are all things that I wanted to do, like dye sublimation. I bought a inkjet printer, and we tried converting it to a dye sublimation, but then I was having issues with it, and then we stopped using it. So then after that, the heads went bad, and I had to throw it out. It wasn't a very expensive printer. It was only a couple $100, $200. 270-inch roll press. That would be sweet. I thought about a roll press machine because I want to do clear acrylic like this, and then roll press on photos. It seems these days. This is our old t-shirt company, 12 gauge apparel, which you can't really see from this far away. And that's vinyl. But I did like doing it. Stuff like that I like doing. I'll rephrase that. I see, my issue with those was I hated aligning the shirts because I was always afraid it was going to be off center, and I'm so anal about things that every single time I would do it, I'd be like, oh shit, it's not perfect. So then I'd not send out the shirt to people on Etsy. And that's no way to run a business, because you need to try to make money, and not everything can be 1000% perfect. Yeah, like I said, the new laser is good. I like it, and it's making money. Maybe it's not making as much as I'd like thus far. I would like to be further along on the laser payments, but I also have to have some sort of social life. And when my dad says, hey, you want to go golfing, it's kind of hard to say no because I don't want to spend all day downstairs. I have a friend that is local to me that has... Silver, I thought you had a Muse. Or is this your first time in the channel? There's someone I know that has been in a live stream that has a Muse that has watched. That was black. But I think the fibers are, I mean... They're sweet, but I have a friend that does them, and sometimes I think his engravings are too deep, and I'm not a fan of the super deep look. It's just not, I don't think it looks as good as like a nice outside coating. The big cut is the white. That one we will do shortly. Oh, okay. Maybe you were the one that built it, and we talked about that? I think that's what it was. That would make sense now. Hey, more power to you, because if you can build a machine like that, anything that screws up or power supply goes bad, anything goes bad, you know how to fix it. Which is, I can't say that about this machine just yet. Pray that nothing has gone bad, that's why, but eventually something will go wrong, and eventually I will have to learn how to fix it. And hopefully it's good or easy enough. I mean, it has all these doors, both sides. The only thing I'm afraid of is, like, say for some reason the board went bad. There is so much very clean wiring. It would suck having to do that. The white cut was the hardest one last time. I'm nervous that that one is going to be screwed up because I missed, so doing my design, I missed like one spot where it was supposed to connect that it didn't, because sometimes the fill tools online aren't, or not online, but on Corel Draw aren't the best. So it missed it, and I missed it when I was double checking. And I'm hoping that I fixed it and it's perfect. No hard feelings. How do you get people, do you guys got a big company? Awesome. Awesome, Silver. If you ever have questions, want to chat, got questions about Lightburn, which you might have experience with, shoot us a message on Instagram. And we will see you next time. Hopefully the next video you watch is a actual video, not just live streams. Because I've been meaning to get back to that. Come on. Come on. Holy shit. Well, it sounds like a good company and I'm envious. I wish, not that I don't like what I do, but I wish I had something that was a little more creative and I could do something like that. So I got gray. I need to get that top camera better. That one needs to be an HDMI hookup because to me it looks like shit when it's running. Yeah, that is true, Timmer. She is a little creative. Do you want to know how creative she is? Right now she is upstairs folding laundry. That's one thing. I just don't have that skill. I can't. It's like I'm doing the Macarena, and it doesn't work. So, middle of folding laundry, I start doing that, and she gets pissed. So I have to just come downstairs. She would be downstairs saying, "No, you've never offered the fold laundry, and that's why you don't take care of it." But I can say, at least it makes it in the hamper most days until I'm looking for something and I start pulling it all out like a dog digging a hole. You could call her and ask if you wanted. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you just thought I was talking to myself?
I didn't hear you. Oh, people are on?
Yeah, Timmer, John, some of that we had before, Silver. Timmer was just asking, he made a comment about Shelby is a little more creative. Look who she's with.
Wait, what?
He said, because I said that I'm creative and I like to do creative things.
Oh.
And he said, Shelby's a little more creative. Look who she's with.
Oh my god.
Me. So I said, well, Shelby's so creative right now that she's upstairs folding laundry. And I said, I just struggle with that because I start to do the Macarena instead, and my hands just get screwed up and you yell at me.
It's true.
Girls.
Careful.
Timmer, we went golfing today, me and CTP. He said, now the entertainment's here.
That's right.
He said he was
Hopefully
going to
I
call
have
you and ask why I don't do laundry.
You should. You should ask him. I'd love to know.
No, call you.
Oh,
'Cause
you
you
should
weren't
call
down
him
here.
instead.
CTP
Timmer,
goes
do
in.
you wash your own underwear? What?
No, his are all poo stained. He can wear them 4 days in a row, front, back, inside, upside down.
Uh-huh. Upside down? That's
Sometimes
awesome.
During COVID, he wore them as a mask.
Ew. The used ones? Or what about CTP?
CTP goes in for surgery tomorrow.
I know.
I know you do, but I'm telling everyone else. John and Tim are both here.
Hello, John. Hey, Timmer. I do almost all the laundry.
Don't read that. Don't read that. Don't
And
read
I
that. No, he
fold.
doesn't. He's lying.
Amazing. He appreciates it though, so it's okay.
I do. Because if not, I would be walking around with dirty underwear.
If that's the reason, I guess I'll take it.
Oh, girl. John B said hello.
Hello, hello. What's your dad doing? He should be in here.
My dad?
Yeah.
CTP?
Yeah.
He's probably out. Oh, he's not getting drunk. I almost said he was
No.
getting drunk.
Mm-mm.
Doctors frown upon you getting drunk before surgery.
Yeah, they could potentially make you not have surgery.
Well, if they just understood,
What?
like sometimes you have to drink.
You're dumb.
Long live Cam. Timmer, he was anxious to the point where yesterday he went out and he spent $1,500. Oops, sorry, I said that out loud. To buy golf clubs for golf today, even though he can't use them for 8 weeks.
Disc. I should break him in for him while he's recovering. I'm sure he'd love that.
His quote behind that was, "Well, if I die on the table, you get a new set of golf clubs."
Oh boy. He's got to stop saying that.
I
So-
know, he's gonna speak it into existence.
No. You know what I want for dinner?
What do you want for dinner?
A huge pizza.
A huge pizza? What is for dinner? Speaking of things that I'm not good at doing.
Chicken. Peruvian chicken.
Peruvian? Are we going to Peruvia?
Peru?
No, Peruvia.
I don't know if Peruvia is a place, but... Do you want me to start cooking dinner? I'm kind of hungry.
You can go up in 5 minutes. We almost booked a flight the other day to London,
Yeah, just talk about spontaneous. Come on, River.
which we're still...
Come on. Nope.
Yeah, they would be antiques then.
Say hi to
We
the
still are
camera.
considering going to London.
Just London, Ontario instead.
No. We're not trying to go to London. That London.
Hi.
But we want to save a little. I'm still hoping it's close to September.
I must taste bad because Ruger keeps licking me. Antiques are dead people stuff. Oh.
Well, they're $1,500 and they're brand new, so I'll take antiques that way.
Timmer, did you work today?
No, he's probably just been drinking.
No, probably. Are you allowed to? Is it not frowned upon to drink every day in Canada?
No, I think that's what they have with breakfast: maple syrup and
In their beer?
yeah, and Molson.
And Molson. Yes, I did, and yes, I am. Is it still a mystery what Timmer does for work?
Yeah, and I kind of like it that way because I think he could be a stripper.
I think he could be a Russian spy.
He could be a Russian spy, I guess. But I don't think that Russia is that intrigued with listening to Charlie the Plumber and Small Town Laser Creations.
Never know.
Damn it.
Did you say salmon?
Yes, salmon.
Hey, don't lick yourself. You're on camera.
Hey, some people might pay money for that. Oh, sorry. It was just a joke.
She's a dog.
I don't judge what people,
Or dogs.
or know what people pay for.
I love you and your gray eyebrows. Ew, don't lick me.
He said he's Irish, not a commie.
What? Past life, Zach.
Yes, stripper is his past life.
Not a what? Commie.
Commie.
Commie? What's that?
Communist.
Oh, commie. I get it.
Not like a
It's
dot
like
commie.
a nickname.
Got a little boom in my big truck. Oh, also, Timmer, if you wanted to know, I beat Charlie the Plumber's ass today at golf. Not by much, because I was golfing terribly. But I did beat him.
Cheese.
Win by 1, win by 50. It's still a win.
W is W. Poor CTP is almost a cripple, though.
Almost.
Does this make you have to sneeze?
Iglesias getting it done because it would suck to not get it done and then...
Just live with that forever.
Well, not even that. You just can't do anything because then when you're
So live
70,
with it
you're going to be like,
forever.
shit, I wish I would have got it done.
Exactly. I wonder how it happened. Just years of work or what?
Years of work. No, he said he fell down, remember?
What? No.
Yeah, he fell walking down the deck to let one of the dogs out in the winter when they were puppies.
Oh, yeah.
Slipped on a step and ate shit.
Yep. My dad also fell down a step.
I just hope I'm not a giant pussy when I'm that old.
Oh,
Sorry. I just know I'm agility like a cat, so I won't fall.
whatever you say.
Like a dandelion. Woo! When you get to know when you...
I'm gonna go finish doing some stuff upstairs.
Okay.
Are you gonna put the sign together for them too?
No, I'm not spending that much time down here.
No?
No, I don't really want to. I just want to get maybe pieces in place.
Yeah. So,
Buttons. That's what
I
you
was-
sew.
yeah, I was putting stuff in the dresser, the wooden dresser, and I went to go close the drawer, and a piece of wood was sticking out and went all the way down my nail, and I screamed. I'm surprised you didn't hear me. My whole
Oh.
finger was bleeding.
Sick.
Bloody.
Bloody.
Bleedy. Goodbye, everyone. Entertainment is leaving.
Oh. Well, give me the mic.
I'm trying to find the magnet.
I think it's supposed to go decent. I mean, obviously, if all else fails, I don't know what I was saying.
Oh my gosh.
You just hope that it goes good, and
Our dads are the same age. Your dad's a year younger, so.
well, no, I'm
So
saying, like, hopefully the surgery goes good, and then he can be back to normal. Because then Timmer might consider getting his done.
Great.
John, have a good night.
Bye, John.
If you are leaving, if not, it's just Shelby leaving, and he's saying bye to you, Shelby.
Bye.
Feed the dogs.
Huh?
Feed the dogs if you haven't yet. Okay. I have a feeling he was saying bye to Shelby, and I just took it the opposite way. Now for the long cut. Not chewing tobacco, but long cut. See, Timmer, we don't have internet issues at this place. So there's got to be something going on at CTP's. And I know I have way more devices than he does. So it can't be just that. Okay, let's send this one. Life is a pond. That is awesome. Wait. Let's send to. Okay, now we're going to run this next one off the machine because it's a larger file. Come on. I need to start doing a better job of deleting these files. Because these ones start to build up. Okay, cleared out the controller. Now, let's send this one again. Gotta do origin. Okay. Now this one's going. Timmer, I'm not gonna lie, he's looking damn good. I like Bob. He's always, and I always remember from like the college days playing video games with or NHL with my buddies. and he was always great in the game. I was surprised that he started out. They kept pulling him, not pulling him, stuff like that in the first series. Because you pay him $10 million a year, he's got to perform. And obviously, the last couple weeks is why he's performing that way and why he's making $10 million a year. Because he looks damn good. So yeah, it's he looks good. I can't wait to see. I hope Florida makes it all the way. If there's any team I want right now, it's Florida. It was cool that Boston had the record and all, but to me, it's just not. I hate Bergeron. I hate Marchand. I hate some of those guys on Boston. I just hate Boston's colors, team colors. So it's I'm glad seeing what I'm seeing. I'm more of a, I like, goalie-wise, I like Jonathan Quick's style, the down low. And he is so insanely quick, which goes with his last name, obviously. But I like that style more. But Bob looks good out there. Not hate for them. I don't know. Marchand's he dives, but then he's a hack, and like he was one of the first in the league until Tom Wilson came along, and Tom Wilson started being that guy, but everyone hates him, but no one hated Marchand. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for, like, I'm old school hockey all day. I'd rather watch them beat the hell out of each other. Maybe, like Jamie Benz, he called it his fall and led with his stick. No, he didn't lead with his stick. He cross-checked the dude's head. But also, I don't hate it because that's, like, it's hockey. That's old school hockey. Everyone in sports these days are just not gritty. Like, if you look at basketball or some of those other sports, they'll go for a layup and then trip, stub their toe, and they're out for 6 weeks. Then you get a guy that gets 74 stitches across his face, and he plays an hour later, or not even an hour later, a half hour later. Take it from me. See, on my camera, it is so blurry on that screen. Or on my, maybe it's just like a shitty screen, top screen. No, it's pretty shitty on both. So I think that's the camera that's going to have to be, not upgraded, but run on HDMI. I also like political beliefs aside and the detail of Don Cherry, but like he was a great announcer. I liked him and what he does. Right now, watching Paul Bissonnette on TSN, he's funnier than hell. And they let him swear a little bit, but then get a little outside that box of like the typical sports reporter. I hate watching the old school, or not even old school, just the so you gotta watch everything you say, blah, 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 reporters. There's a rumor going around. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I wonder if I can mark this as a thumbnail. Baby. I need Shelby to start making TikToks again. Or YouTube shorts. I wonder if this did what I wanted it to. I'm trying to make it so everything's a tighter fit. I just don't know if it. Oh, that might be too big. That's gonna be too big. Well, there's a chance I screwed this cut up, and that will piss me off. I went 10 millimeters outward, but I think I meant to go 0.15 millimeters outward. No, I lied. I think I might be good. I went 0.1 millimeters out. I think I wanted to go, oh, I don't know. We'll see. I could either be really upset after this cut or not. Mainly because that would be the second frickin' time I screwed up. Who knows? I'm no professional. You try to perfect the machine over and over and over and over, and you try to reinvent what you've already think you perfected, and sometimes it just doesn't work. So then you try something new, but then how do you know it's not going to work unless you test it? And we'll see. Hopefully it was fine. The one failure of a spot I had last time is gone. I fixed that one. I wish there was a way to cut this on like a plate and then be able to pick up the full plate once it's done, but there's not that I know of. Come on. You get where this adhesive that's on the back starts to melt, obviously, when you cut it, and then it starts to re-adhere. And this is where you gotta be gentle, but there's no way to really be gentle about it. You could take the lion out. Let's push that one through. Oh. In that case, gravity is not your friend, and you start to have issues of worrying about if the acrylic's going to break, and that would suck. Now, let's see, do this one. That color we don't need. Use my example over here. Okay, so that one has to stay, this one does not. Oh. Need that. Need that. I start to sweat doing this. Not because it's hot, but because I'm nervous. Before, with my old machine, it was more, I was nervous because I wasn't sure it would cut through, the cut time takes forever, blah, blah, blah. This is just because these pieces get fragile. And you get pieces that stand up when they're not supposed to. Ooh. Okay, that's the piece I don't need. Put that over there, except for I got two little chunks in there. Okay, I don't think I screwed up. I think it worked what I wanted to do, except for these. I haven't checked yet. There's a little lip on this one. Maybe it's too big. Yeah, see, that's tight, but that looks good. That looks really good. Come on. Come on. It's probably too tight, but that visually will be 10 times better because it will be such a tight fit for everything, but putting it together is going to be a bitch. Your issue is the white needs to be stuck down, but you can't stick that down till last. But you need to get a couple pieces in here that hold the wiggle. And I think next time I won't make it so dramatically bigger. It will be like 0.08. Because everything, putting this one together in general, will suck. But maybe it looks that much better where it is worth putting it together very tight. Because normally these pieces, when you lift them like that, they just fall out. By dirt. No, you're good, Timmer. I'm thinking and kind of talking to myself, so most people would say that's not a first. Ha 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 ha. Oh, just lasering. What are you doing?
Just everything else.
Ow.
Should I not make dinner right now?
No, you can start making dinner. I'll be done shortly.
Wrong. I wrote wrong. Keep waving at the computer.
What?
You keep waving at the computer and not the camera.
Well, maybe you're saying hi to the camera. You know those projects that you really think that you're better off doing them by yourself? That's how I feel about this one right now, where I just feel like I would be hovering over Shelby's shoulder so much. Not that I don't trust her. It's tough because you don't want to see it go wrong. And if there's anyone to blame, I would rather it be me. Because I know if Shelby screwed it up, then I would be pissed. Oh. Come on. More beer. Come on. More beer. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking I'm gonna go and put this together because one, I want to make sure it works. Two, I don't know where that camera's there. It should be in the other corner. Shelby's making dinner. So, guys, thank you for watching. Timmer, thanks for chatting. If anyone else is still in here, we try to do this once every Thursday, but we don't always get to it. Life kicks in, and then we get lazy. So, guys, if you enjoy the stream, don't forget to hit, if you're looking at this camera, the like button down in this corner, and we'll see ya.